Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie Anastasia, also known as Stephanie A. MUA. This is my first ever YouTube video. Oh, I'm so nervous. So I am a 20-year-old professional makeup artist and esthetician. I am currently located in Phoenix, Arizona. It's so hot here, but I love the desert. I love the cacti. I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm not going to go into a whole about me segment. If you guys would like to see a video on who I am, where I came from, you know, my experiences, I've been through crazy shit in life and I am ready to just be the best version of myself. I've always wanted to create a YouTube channel and I am so happy to be here. I am ready to change the name of Beauty Gurus and just be a fun light for all of you to look up to. So if you guys would like to see a video on specifically who I am, please, like I said, hit the like and subscribe button. And first time using these two products, but I figured they would be nice to show because obviously the shampoo cap of course is awesome. This mask, sometimes you may not have time to throw this on, but the shampoo cap is really nice if you are in a rush and you haven't washed your hair in a couple days. So definitely gonna let you guys know how these are. I'm gonna go take this mask off. They did send me a cute little dual-ended mask tool. This side you use to put the mask on with, this side you use it to take it off with. So I'm gonna go take it off and I'll be right back. So I took off the mask. I also toned, moisturized, and put on an eye cream, and my skin, even before I put on all that other stuff, my skin looks so much more just like brightened. It doesn't look dull. I mean, I still have like my eye bags because I don't ever sleep, but no, I just feel so refreshed. My skin doesn't feel tight. It feels really moisturized and just amazing. So if you guys did ever need a really good, just inexpensive, quick, easy brightening mask, definitely do this Yes2 bomb. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Like I said, I did tone, moisturize, and put on an eye cream. The toner I like to use is the Origins Magic Mushroom Toner. I use this pretty much every day. This is my go-to. I've had this bottle for a while too, so it does last a long time. I'm not sure how much this retails for, but it is good because I do have a lot of redness in my face. My skin is very reactive, so anything can just disrupt my face, new makeup, anything like that. So that kind of balances my pH really well, and I love that. I need that. The moisturizer I like to use, especially when my skin just needs a little bit refreshing, so since I am brightening the skin, I am going to use this Clinique ID moisturizer. This is their Dramatically Different Moisturizing Jelly. It's a little bit more moisturizing, to me at least, than the lotion, and I think it's oil free if I'm not wrong. Don't quote me on that. Either way, so inside of it is an energizing serum. So it's a serum and moisturizer in one. That's why I skipped the serum, because I have the serum all in this. So I love this. I was gifted this at work by the nice Clinique ladies. So definitely check this out. They have these little things that can go in their moisturizers. They have a bunch of them, bunch of different kinds. Not really sure exactly what they have. I know they have one for uneven skin tone, for acne. This one's for energizing, and a whole slew of them. So check them out. They'll be at your local Ulta, Macy's, anything like that. And then lastly, I do use, for my eye cream, I use the Clarins Extra Firming. I love this. I was gifted this again at work by the Clarins representative. I love this. I feel like it's made my eyelashes grow longer. I feel like I don't have, I get really creasy, so I feel like my creases don't show as much through the makeup. So this is my go-to eye cream to stop creasing, to make my eyelashes ready for mascara. I mean, this is the best eye cream on the entire planet. Also, I would like to give a shout out to the cleansers I like to use before I put on makeup. So I truly believe that a perfect base is going to give you a perfect makeup application. So even if you're in a rush, you need to make sure you're cleansing, maybe exfoliating a couple days a week, toning, especially moisturizing, SPF, serum, anything you need. You just need to treat your skin perfectly, because if you don't treat your skin before you put on the makeup and you don't treat the issues you have prior to putting on makeup, it's not going to look good, and you're not going to hide it with makeup. You want to accentuate your natural beauty and not try to hide stuff. If, like, see these little things, I'm going to hide those, but very naturally. My dryness around my eyes, I used an eye cream, helped my creasing. It's going to stop creasing. So little things like that are going to help let your makeup sit on better and just last longer and make you look so much more beautiful, so much more younger, and so much more radiant. So some of you may know me, some of you may not know me. Whoever does know me, and even if you don't, I do work at Ulta Beauty, so I do get gifted a lot of things, and I do get to try things. I do get like the insider scoop on how things work before I buy them. So I did get gifted this as well. This is the My Clarins refreshing beauty spray. Hydrating beauty spray. I absolutely love this. I would always spray this on my face at work. I love to start my beauty routine and finish my beauty routine with this because this is a kind of like 3-in-1. It hydrates your face, it tones your face, and then it also sets your makeup. The My Clarins line is an amazing line for us young college kids or just young hardworking kids that can't afford a $65 cleanser, okay? Go check out My Clarins. It just feels so good. So it has a microfine mist, so when you do spray it on after your makeup, it doesn't mess it up. So I kind of also like to pat it in. And I do have combo skin, so I'm not just going to use a hydrating product to prep my face. I'm going to also use a pore refining product. So the pore refining product I do honestly really love is the POREfessional. As I said, I do work at Ulta and I do work for Benefit Cosmetics. I wax for them, so I love to use, I just dropped the cap. I love to use this if you have big pores. It's going to prime the pores and just make everything go on very smoothly. I like to focus this in my T-zone. So as I said, I do have combo skin. I mainly get oily in my T-zone and dry everywhere else. So I use that My Clarins spray prior to my makeup application to just make everything around my face, so my cheeks, underneath my eyes, down here where I get most dry, hydrated, but then where I get oily, I like to treat that with a pore priming primer. So this is the Benefit Cosmetics Puff Off Eye Gel. It has this cute little iron type of tip. Now this is a stainless steel. Oh my gosh, this is freezing and it feels so good. I actually don't use the product all the time that comes in this. It kind of burns my eyes, quite frankly. I have very sensitive eyes, but I like to use the Estee Lauder Hydra Prep and just rub it in with this. That way it gets that cooling, depuffing little prep it needs. It feels so good. Oh my gosh, I literally, as I said, I don't ever get any sleep and I need this in my life. So next I am gonna go in with my foundation. Now this is a more medium to full coverage foundation. I am a full coverage foundation type of girl. I do need to get a new one. This is a beauty brand beauty blender, if I can talk today. And yeah, so I just like to do little patting motions to blend this out. Now, if you are in a rush, I like the beauty blenders because I feel like they blend everything out very perfectly, very fast. So as you can see, I am going pretty fast, but it's getting blended out really nicely. I know I have this cap on still, but I also like to pull my forehead back to stop any wrinkling. I know I'm only 20, but any face can get wrinkles, especially when you put makeup on top of it, so you want to just prevent things like that from happening. So as you can see, again, this foundation is super full coverage. I absolutely love this foundation. So if you have more combo skin, definitely go grab this too. I explained to you how I'm dry in some places but get very oily in other places, especially my T-zone. So this foundation has a soft matte finish, which I need for my oiliness, but it also is infused with hyaluronic acid and other ingredients that help hydrate your face. So it's not just going to sit on your face like some other foundations. It's really going to help, you know, just hydrate your face and keep it nice and ready. And I just kind of like to follow the outline-ish of the bottom of my eye. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just kind of like to put it like this. Kind of like what you see every other beauty guru do. Now this concealer is a yellow toned concealer. I like to use a yellow toned concealer first to conceal and color correct. The yellow is going to color correct any darkness I may have, and I like to just kind of put it here too to brighten those areas. Now I'm just going to go in, and I'm going to still go in with the kind of dirty side of my beauty blender. I still have a clean side, which I like to keep clean, kind of clean. But so I'm going to just press this in. Now I'm not going to bring this product up all the way because we are really preventing creasing. Now when I do my quick everyday in a rush, whatever it may be, makeup routines, I am not a fan of doing like brows and all that stuff. I like to focus on skin because I feel like that is what really matters and what really makes me feel beautiful personally. I know a lot of people can't go anywhere without doing their brows. I do my brows a little bit, and I know I don't have brows, but me personally, I'm a perfectionist about them, and I just don't like to do them every day, especially when I'm in a rush, because that will make me upset. So I'm gonna blend this out real quick. I like to just set everything while my makeup is not set with powder yet. That way it doesn't cause like any separation. I do go in with that hydrating one again to set everything. I'm also gonna go in with the Urban Decay De-Slick, that is a tongue twister, De-Slick setting spray. I'm gonna focus this again in my T-zone where I get oily. Go in with about this much. Now I am going to evenly distribute this. So I'm gonna kind of set some here, I'm gonna set some here, I'm gonna put some down the bridge of my nose, my head, everywhere pretty much we put that concealer. Now for underneath my eyes, this is where we're gonna press it in again. Pressing it in is going to make sure the product fully just, I think like almost penetrates into the foundation. That way it can really just give you like a nice, just clean base. Like if you don't set anything, it's going to look a whole mess, and we don't want to be melting off throughout the day. But we also don't want to overdo the powder if we do have more dry spots, because you'll look a mess. So I'm just going to kind of blend this powder out. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more powder. Now this is the Benefit Cosmetics Hello Flawless in the shade Petal. I am going to use this as almost like a very, very natural contour. This is just a little bit too dark for my skin, and I thought it was the same color when I ordered it online. So I like to kind of hold my brush like this, and then I just kind of go wherever contour. So see, it gives it like the prettiest natural contour in like 0 to 10 seconds. As I said, this is my first YouTube video, so please be very patient with me if I am awkward and not like everybody else. I'll get better. We all have to start somewhere. I don't think I'm doing too bad if you ask me. So again, I'm just gonna blend this out, and I do like how this sets, so I am gonna go underneath the eyes, here, and as I said, onto the neck. As you can see, that nice little contour it gave it there, and my cheeks are already very chiseled, so it wasn't too hard, but I just like to do that to give it a nice touch of bronzy color for summer. So I think you guys can officially tell I am Benefit Cosmetics obsessed. So this is their Blush Bar palette they came out with last year. I am going to be going in with the shade Rockateur right here. I absolutely love this shade, and I think I am going to mix it with a little bit of Gold Rush. I love Gold Rush too. Those are very just neutrally toned blushes that look really, really beautiful every day. Sometimes like the California, which is the bright pink one that was in this palette, can just be a little bit too much. I'm not a huge blush person, but I like these because they also give almost like a little highlight. So I'm just gonna smile a little bit and focus this on the high parts of my cheeks. I absolutely love their blushes and bronzers, and every time they come out with these palettes, I have to get them because they last years and they're such a good value. So I am going to be going in with once another Benefit Cosmetics palette. This is the Cheek Leaders Pink Squad. I'm going to be going in with that highlighter up there. Absolutely love it. It is so beautiful. It gives you like a touch of almost like blush because it is pink, but it has the gold in it. And I am going to be going in with a Morphe R36 highlighter brush. I got this at the Morphe store in Las Vegas on the Miracle Mile things, whatever. So I do like to spray it. This is just water in a little old Urban Decay travel size setting spray. I go in with the highlighter. I coat my brush. Now, because I said that my base is the most important when I'm doing more natural makeup looks, I am highlighter obsessed, girl. I absolutely love highlighter, so I like to spray it again. Mama Mitchell, that's a little trick that he uses on his clients that I absolutely love. So I'm gonna smile a little bit. Now I like to focus my highlighter on the high parts of my cheeks. And I'm going to kind of go back and forth with this to evenly distribute the product. And then I also like to bring it here, down, and there, and blend it out. And I just honestly like to fill my cheeks with highlighter. As you can see, this highlighter is absolutely stunning, especially on top of that blush. And it does kind of give you a blush little look, which I love again. So I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose, blend that. This is just gonna make my skin look even more glowy than it is. I'm gonna go right here, and my lips are looking a little dry. We'll get those in a second. Now before I go in with my brow products or my mascara, I do go in with a little bit of the new Anastasia Dewy Set. I absolutely love this setting spray. It makes my highlighter pop and just makes my face look so dewy. So I have the De-Slick to stop my oiliness, and I have this and the other My Clarins to help my dewiness. But this one really makes it dewy. The other one just really hydrates it. Oh, see, it makes your highlighter look so beautiful. So I'm gonna go in first with the 24-hour brow setter. I use two very important products to fill in my brows. So if you're a type of person that doesn't like to fill in your brows, who doesn't know how to fill in your brows, who hasn't ever filled in their brows and wants to try something, grab these two products from your local Ulta or Sephora, or just order them from Benefit. You need these. I love this brow setter because it is clear and it is not going to make your brows like crusty like some of them do. So I just like to go through, use the long end. So it has two different ends. I like to use that long end, and then I sometimes use that small end. So I'll flip it back and forth, and I just use those two ends to brush up the hairs. This is going to make your brow hairs and brow hairs, whatever you want to call it, look more fuller and more thick. And that's what we want, especially when we're not going through and filling the whole thing in and redrawing on a completely different brow. So they may not look completely even, but they do look filled in after this. So I do like to go in with a little bit of the Gimme Brow. As you can see, I use this up. This is in the shade number 3. They come in a variety of different shades. If you do need help picking a shade, ask your local brow Benefit Brow Girl. They'll be able to help you, or if I'm around, come to my store and ask me. So this is a miracle product. As I said, if you are not the type of person that likes to do your brows, if you're just a fast makeup type of person, but you want something in your brows, use this. So I kind of like to start by brushing it in lightly. Then I like to press it against my skin. You don't want to rub it on your skin, but you do want to press. And as you can see, it did give it a fill without being drawn on. So now this tail is there, this tail is not. So I like to almost press it up against there and rub it down. And then I use the little end part to almost glide on a little tail there. And then it might look a little funky, but I like to just use my beauty blender to fix it. And then with that excess product in this swoop, I'm gonna go in the front. Now I do have a little separation bald spot there that might not be able to be covered up, but honestly that's okay with me because this is good enough for me personally. So if you do have some more bald spots, you might have to go in with the pencil. I do know that they're Precisely My Brow pencil is amazing if you want to do more of like the microbladed hair strokes, but it's your prerogative, so whatever you prefer. And as you can see, this is like the easiest type of way to fill in your brows. Like there's nothing easier than this. If you need easy, please go get you some Gimme Brow if you haven't tried it. I promise you will not regret it. So off camera, I did do my mascara. I love to use these two mascaras. This is the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. It is amazing. It replaces a lash curl and is very lightweight on the lashes, so it doesn't flake, doesn't weigh my eyes down, and also doesn't make my eyes water. Again, I do have really sensitive eyes, so if you're like me, definitely try that one. I do also have the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. This is a sample size I got. I love this because it has hemp oil on it, and ever since I've been using it, I have seen my lashes get dramatically longer. So if you can see what that kind of looks like, my glow, my skin, everything is ready besides my lips. I am gonna go brush my teeth real quick. I'm gonna take off this cool little hat and I will be right back. So here is my hair outside of the shampoo cap. I did scrub my lips, brush my teeth, and put some Buxom lip gloss on in Dolly. Absolutely love this. It's a nice simple plumping lip gloss and it's nude. Super pretty, nothing too crazy. About that shower cap, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's safe for color treated hair, and my hair was feeling weighed down. It was feeling gross. Ugh, it was disgusting, and this is bomb. This is like, honestly, I would use that shower cap during music festivals, on days where I'm on vacation and I don't have a dry shampoo with me, or I don't have time to wash my hair. I mean, my hair feels washed. It feels amazing. It smells amazing. I love it. Well, this is the finished, I guess, look for you guys. Nothing too crazy. I am going to be bringing more exciting content to you guys, but thank you so much for watching. I am going to be doing a giveaway at 1,000 followers, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and yeah, stay tuned. I'm ready to just change the beauty community and be a good inspiration for all you amazing people out there. So thank you so much for watching again, and I hope you enjoyed.